What is up, YouTube? Southern Comic Geek coming to you with a comic book haul. Now, you see the title of this video. It's been a running joke, but we need to address this. Is there really a problem? And we'll get to that today. Go ahead and smash that like button. In keeping with the theme, Hulk smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so when videos like this drop ever so randomly, you are one of the first people to know and can make the conscious decision as to whether or not to watch it now or later. As long as you watch it, we appreciate you. Go ahead and take care of those items while this intro plays. Stay tuned for the video. Now, before we get into all of this comic book goodness, I want to go ahead and shout out, as per usual, the YouTube channel members. Appreciate the ever-growing list of people that come alongside the channel and support it through a YouTube or Patreon or Patreon membership. If you are watching this from your desktop or laptop, you can see the join button down below this video. If you choose to do so, you can click on it and see what you get as a result of your membership. There's only one level of $2.99 a month. And the Patreon, that link is in the description of the video, as well as if you are watching this from a mobile device, you can't see that join button. That is in a link in the description of this video. If you buy a lot of books, the Patreon membership will pay for itself and is probably more up your alley. And so appreciate those guys and gals that have done that. Also, gocollect.com for all your collecting questions and interesting articles for free. That's right, free. And get even more information with a paid-for membership. So, appreciate that. Now, let me go ahead and get some of the preliminaries out of the way. There's a YouTube seller that goes by Dollar Comics, maybe, or Instagram seller rather, and I picked up some of the comics I'm going to show you in a minute, but I wanted to get with a theme here. This is Unity Saga. This is a trade paperback. Bought it for $1. Can't beat that. This is Frank Miller goodness. These were part of the connecting covers. The other 4 that were part of the connecting covers on the back here. But this is a 3-volume set with the Unity. Certainly a good read. If you hear anybody talk anything good, usually it's like Unity or pre-Unity, and those are the old stories in Valiant VH1. Also, as you know, I recently completed 199 of Batman 2713, and so the last 4 issues that I needed, I went ahead and ordered them off eBay. Let's just call it done, and that's what we did. So I got this book, Batman 213. 25-cent giant book. Wow, 25 cents. And well, what do we get now? So this is a very good fine copy, but appreciate that. Got that in the mail from eBay. So let's address something. Some people will call me out in the chats. It's like, you've been saying that you don't collect Hulk, but this looks very suspicious that you have a thing for green. So yeah, it seems that I have started collecting Hulk, mainly Incredible Hulk, but the Immortal Hulk, because that's the current series, and it's fixing to be wrapping up. There's a couple of other. I picked up some of the Hulk, like the title when it was just Red Hulk, but mainly the Incredible Hulk, which they've divided as Marvel's apt to do, divided into various volumes as they've gone from numbers to legacy numbers, so on and so forth. I have not been actively pursuing them via eBay, none of the big keys like that, although I do need to pick up some of the keys like the First Abomination, First Leader, things like that. I did pick up the First Thunderbolts on a YouTube auction not too long ago, but I've been just kind of soft collecting it. So a lot of the Incredible Hulks that I need are found via dollar bins or $2 bins and things like that. So I've been picking them up if I found them on the cheap or on the random through a YouTube auction or a Instagram sale, like some of these are from. And I've done that, but haven't really gone hard after them like I've gone when I was collecting the Batman. And when I went through my Uncanny X-Men run, I went so hard at it. It kind of went so fast that at the end of the deal, I go, "Hey, what just happened? I just collected all Uncanny X-Men 1 through 544. I also have the other 4 volumes of Uncanny X-Men, X-Men Legacy, the X-Men Gold, and then all 4 volumes. The 4th volume is the current volume of just singularly X-Men, started with Jim Lee's X-Men Volume 1. So when I finished collecting all that, including all the annuals and all those, I was like, what just happened? And I don't know that I got as much enjoyment had I just kind of soft collected it, or okay, I'm going to let this organically kind of happen over a course of time. So and I haven't finished collecting my Batman, so don't get me wrong, I haven't decided whether or not I want to collect the 100s. I do have a lot of the 100s. Do I want to go 150 to 713, 113 to 713? So it's an even 600. I don't know. I mean, I've got some of the early ones, but reality is that Batman 1 will probably never happen. I've got Batman 8, I've got 10, I've got 13. I do have some of the early ones, but 1, high likelihood that that's never going to happen. So do I cut it off, where that cutoff is? I haven't decided that yet. So somewhere along the way, and, I picked up Hulk 180, 181, 182. Obviously, that is, the first few appearances of Wolverine. And I picked up a Hulk here, Hulk there, as it relates to Hulk 340, classic McFarlane cover and the like. And, I just kept picking up Hulk. And the next thing you know, we're talking about Hulk and, getting excited about Hulk and, thinking about Peter David, Dale Keown days of Hulk in the late 80s, early 90s, the McFarlane run on Hulk, Herb Trimpe, oh man. Then this is what happened. I said, I want to get the first 5 issues of Hulk. I'm not really interested in the rest. Or first, is it 5 or 6 that before it goes to the different title and then reverts back at 101 or 102. But I said, I want to get those. And that's one of my big lofty goals. And I assumed that because of the price, especially for number 1, that maybe I pick up issue 5 or 3, low grade, and I'm like, hey, great, awesome. But no, I pick up issue 1. Issue 1 kind of presented itself, and I threw a low bid out, like way lower than what they were asking for it on Instagram. And they said, hey, let's get it. And I'm like, holy crap, I've got a Hulk 1. And which is right opposite of what I did on the other runs. Obviously, we talked about Batman 1. I don't have one of those, but I've worked my way back on Batman. I did the same thing on X-Men. The last 2 Uncanny X-Men that I needed was issue 4 and issue 1. So I was like, what do you do? What do you do? So I got the Incredible Hulk number 1. Well, holy crap, you've got 1, Jason. You've got 180, 181, 182. You've got 340. You've got a lot of the big issues for Hulk. Can anything stop you? Seriously, I mean, that's really what happened. I've heard people say things differently that, start with the big ones, get those out of the way, and then it's, downhill from there, and that's kind of the way that this Hulk thing kind of transpired and started I realized, what the crap, I got the big ones. Now, some people would say, well, Jason, look, just because you got the big ones doesn't mean you have to get all the little ones in between. Yes, I know, but I'm not a key collector. I'm a run collector. And when I have enough there, I'm like, why don't I just go get the rest? Not rational thinking, but it's the mind of a run collector. I get it. So I see what those people were talking about, because I was right opposite. I was like, hey, let's get all this. And then, hey, look, I got 400 issues of Uncanny X-Men there's only 544. I got 400 of them already. Let's make this thing happen. Kind of did the opposite approach with the Hulk, and here we are today. I don't know. Maybe I stopped collecting Hulk at some point. Maybe I stopped collecting all of them. I don't know, and sell them. Who knows? This is the thing we do. Hulk was my jam during the day. Obviously, with Lou Ferrigno being the Hulk, with the made-for-TV movies, with Thor and Daredevil. Compared to what they do today, nothing, is in the graphics department. But you had what you had, and so yeah, it was great. And all of them getting the issue 1 and stuff just stirred up all that nostalgia. And so here we are today, right? Here we are today. Okay. So I saw Sea Woodard newsstand. Sea Woodard. I seem to have a thing about buying green things from Sea Woodard. The green things usually are turtles because he's a Turtles fan, but he had a bunch of Hulks, happened to bebop into an auction that they were doing on his channel or somebody's channel, Great Legends channel maybe, and picked these up. And then also picked some up off the Instagram auction from the former mention that I got that Valiant one from. So let's check these out. And the one that's from the dollar ones, you'll know those because those are the later issues, kind of the filler issues. The older stuff is stuff I got from Sea Woodard. So I got Incredible Hulk 130. Stop, Hulk, stop. Don't you understand? You are me. This is the errand banner, your errand. If I kill you, I die. And so these early ones are all done by Herb Trimpe right there. Incredible Hulk 468. A startling discovery leads to a new beginning. How often does that happen? 467. Which 469. Soft collecting can kind of drive me mad, so I don't try not to pay attention to it as much as what I do. Like with the Batman, I'm like, hey, I need 4 issues. Crap, I'm going to buy 4 issues. Let's be done with it. Try not to pay attention to it with the Hulk because when you have like say 13 or let's say you need 6 to have 30 in a row, I just want to hurry up and get the 6 so I can say I've got 30 in a row. Soft collecting, Jason. Slow it down. We got Incredible Hulk 715. Hulk's got bad breath. No. We got 716. 470, 417. We've Captain America. We've got 432, The Abomination. If you watched my video regarding the Abomination Build-A-Figure, it's kind of fitting, right? Then we've got Hulk 7. So they restarted Volume 1. And they come back and they called it Hulk. And then I forget what issue they came back and they added Incredible back to it. But this is Hulk 7. Was John Byrne still on it? Yeah, John Byrne, Garney, which is doing Berserker right now. But yeah, so he was doing the first several issues of that run. Incredible Hulks. They added the Hulks there a little while, 632. 711. Then we've got Hulk 104. So very early on when they reverted back. And in talking about this, you almost have to, I guess you don't have to do anything, but you almost have to get Tales to Astonish Hulk run. Because you got the first appearance of the Leader, you got the first appearance of the Abomination in there, and you just got classic stories. You almost have to, even though, I mean, they are part of the numbering because they revert back to the Incredible Hulk at a few issues before this. So the Rhino coming in there, it seems like that's a key, but I don't remember what it was for. 116. 108, just great, awesome covers. Nick Fury getting pimp slapped by the Hulk. That's pretty cool. Is that a Kirby cover? Looks like a Kirby cover, and it's almost got to be a Kirby cover because you look at these hands. Kirby hands. Kirby loved drawing them hands and big feet like that. Hulk 123. This is Herb Trimpe. Hulk blasted by the leader there. Hulk 125. Fighting the Absorbing Man. Hulk 135. Oh, we got Kang the Conqueror. For Kang the Conqueror, the Hulk must die in the fury of Time Storm. And don't miss the most unexpected guest star of the year. I think that's a Trimpe. Yep, Trimpe cover. Then we got Hulk 156. $146. Hulk came to desert to find peace, but if puny humans want war, then it's war. Earth versus the Green Behemoth. The all-new Incredible Hulk. Hulk 148. You killed Jarella, the girl Hulk loves. For that, you must die. Yeah, Hulk just never can find peace. See, if it's not Betty, it's Jarella. If it's not Jarella, it's oh crap! What was the girl's name in World War Hulk? Incredible Hulk 150, and of course it goes down to Hulk's kids are just as bad off. Cry Hulk, Cry Havoc. So if you notice the green hair right there, that's not gamma related. That is Polaris. Havoc and Polaris are in this issue. That's Trimpe and Marie Severin. And then we got Hulk 149. Your world belongs to me, Hulk, and there is no room on it for the Hulk. The inheritor. He inherited it from the Hulk. So some killer books. He had these up. Several of them were buy it nows. I bought the whole lot that were just the $5 ones. And then he had those, and he didn't. Luckily for me, I guess, he didn't sell them because I was fixing to be on my auction, and because it was on a Saturday. And I messaged him after the fact and asked him if he had them still. And so that's what I mean by soft collecting. Had I been like, or no, I've got to have them. I got to have them. No, just take it easy, Jason. There are a few key issues, and I typically don't go for the key issues first. Although probably I should, especially in this day and age where the keys are what's shooting up. But with the keys, I've mentioned several times now, the first leader, first abomination are going to be two big keys. First Wendigo, first Rocket Raccoon. I've almost got that one several times already. And those are the big ones that come to my mind. I'm sure I'm missing some. Let me know down in the comments below which ones am I just not thinking of. Thunderbolts. I did pick that one up. That's a later big key. But really, outside of those I mentioned, I don't think there's really any big keys. Not to say there's not an expensive book here or there, but for the most part. Whereas when you talk about Batman and you're talking about early Batman or like 100 Batman or pre-200 Batman, you're talking about all the Silver Age first appearances. And I know you're talking about difference in years too, because the early Batman are Golden Age, whereas Hulk didn't start to the Silver Age. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed me coming to grips with what seems to be a problem. Legion of Comics. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. So talking about Legion of Comics, how about that for a segue? Because Legion of Comics is one of several people that have joined the channel as a YouTube member. Appreciate all the YouTube members and Patreon members. And so if you want information on that, refer to the description I gave earlier in the video. Also visit gocollect.com for all your collecting questions and thoughts of what books are selling for and what you might could sell your stuff for. Leave me a comment down below. Of course, I think it fitting to say Hulk smash that like button and hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, so when videos like this drop randomly, you will know about it and can watch it at your leisure. Also, be sure to check out the Instagram page. At the time of this recording, we have not hit 2,500 followers yet, but I think I only need 45 more. So be sure to check that out and enter to win that Marvel Team Up 141 first Black Suit Spider-Man in continuity. All you have to do is follow the Instagram page, like the post, and tag 5 people in there. 5 people in there. That's all you have to do. And when I hit 2,500, I will be giving that away. Simple enough. And check out that. And follow me over on Instagram because you'll see me post several things here and there. Normally, I post every single day over there, and also stuff that I sell. So, till next time, keep reading, keep collecting. Adios.